Welcome back to Tabletop Goodness. Today we are looking at Shadowverse Evolve's 8th set called Alterchaotica. And I've been really looking forward to this set because the motto is Revel in the chaos of rebirth. And I really like how they're bringing a lot of the fan favorites from previous sets into this set here, but with the one caveat, it's under a different craft. Meaning, for example, either of the White Wing, which before was Havencraft actually, is now in Swordcraft, which opens up a lot of new possibilities. So there's a lot of traitors and a lot of people actually moving from one craft to the other, which creates a lot of tension and is very interesting in terms of deck building. But let's head straight in, open this up, see what we can pull, and I'll tell you a bit more about some of the new mechanics and about the new things actually that we're gonna see in this set here. So yeah, basically we get a whole host of new functionality in this new set. And I think it's gonna be quite interesting how they will actually move over some of the characters. I mean, the meta is very strong with this one here into the new set. But yeah, first let's actually check out one of the box toppers here. These are thin foiled tokens here. And we can see we have a magic sediment, very sparkly, very nice, much thinner than we had that before, where these tokens were actually like very, very solid. But yeah, the display size actually is again 12 packs per display, 8 cards each, which they reduced starting with the last set here. We should have some special cards that they are introducing this time round, which they did not have before. SP cards, there should be 2 actually in there. Otherwise, you have the usual spread of bronze, silver, gold, legendary cards, etc., etc. We have Raina here, for example, really loving the art here. The first foil actually, Vengeful Radiance, there we go. This card can't be played during your turn, it's a quick one, select up to 2 enemy followers on the field and deal 4 damage divided between them. But yeah, one of the new things actually in this one here is double-sided cards. I don't know whether we got one so far, I don't think so. But we also have these very thin token cards. Like I said, you get a special one as a box topper, but here we have the Mystic Artifact, for example, as a very thin one as well. We have 8 cards each, which is not a lot, but supposedly they did up, well, at least they said that they did up the chance for some of the more rare cards instead. We have Colette, the Holy Gunner. We have the Kiss of Lust. So, like, some of the things that are actually quite cool for this set, if you are playing, for example, 2-cost Abyss or something like that, are these omens, obviously. They are very nice. We have the Omen of Lust, but Alterplane Arbiter, for example, as well as the Crimson Rose Queen as well. If we come to that, are some of the staples of these decks. Here we have Azor, the Duke of the Mists, and an Ancient Artifact. So yeah, it depends on what you're trying to build, right? And with the new, some of the new puppets that are being introduced as well, Lord and Victoria, let's see whether we can find them. Hey, Happy Pig, I really like you. So it has Fanfare and Last Words, give your leader +1, very nice. We have the Joy of Destruction. We have the Angel of the Iron Steed. But yeah, if you play Puppet Forest, for example, there's a few new puppet cards as well, Lord and Victoria. But yeah, let's see whether we get them. We have Lena and Lena, the twin souls here. And we have Geovore, a huge monster, the evolved version, and a Holy Tiger. I have to say it is kind of weird to get these tokens in a normal card format and not as thick. On the other hand, I think it was always like a bit hard to sleeve them because they were quite thick. And the sleeves that I've been using were potentially not the best suited for them. We have Rabbit Mage, Ephemera, the Sword Angel. We have the Kiss of Lust again, this time non-foiled. We have Vela, the one-winged demon here. And we have Zwei, the murderous puppet. So yeah, a few new puppets. So if you're looking to build out Puppet Forest, and we have Lloyd actually, very nice. Nice token here. Again, Puppet Forest if you're into that kind of deck. What's also quite interesting, I mean, we do have a few crossovers, like I said, from some of the previous sets as well. And what happened talking about her, Ether of the Warrior Wing, right? Before she was Ether of the White Wing, she was in Havencraft before, moved over to Swordcraft now, has a few new functionalities. For example, at the start of your end phase, if there are at least 7 Swordcraft followers in your cemetery, give each follower on your field +1/+1. Very, very nice, very playable, and will be one of the staples of Nature Sword, for example, if that's the kind of deck that you're playing. And Rose, also very nice. If you are still strong with PTK, like Prime Dragon Keeper, then this is certainly something for you to look out for. And yeah, we just had Thornburst actually as a token, which I think is one of the 2 new tokens. We have G-War, again, we have the Zealoth of Truth, we have Liam, the Master of Puppets. And we have our SL, our first SL, the Holy Lord Ector. Actually, this one has Ward, with Fanfare, select up to 2 Havencraft followers that cost 2 or less in your cemetery and summon them while this card is on your field. Each of these followers on your field has Rush, and you can banish 3 followers from your cemetery, give each other follower on your field +1/+1, activate only once per turn. Very, very nice. I really, really like the art. Again, I mean, I'm a sucker for sword. Shadowverse Evolve, actually. Art style, the Tart Man, very much in line with all the cookie creatures that we've seen previously, and the Serpent token. We have Marian the Mummy. Okay, hey there. Looking fresh, are we? We have Chunk. Well, that's Chunk. Steelclad Minotaur. Chris Pumpkinhead. Hey, Chris. And we have another SL. Okay, that's 2 SL in very short succession here. But yeah, like I said, supposedly they did up the drop rate of some of these. We have Orcus, the Puppet Girl. So yeah, potentially something to look out for if you are playing Puppet Forest. We have Powerforge, Colette, the Holy Gunner, and Otohime's Vanguard. Yeah, Otohime, actually. She is now Team PDK, right? Dragoncraft. Dragon Empress Otohime. Let's see whether we can actually pull her. Would be fantastic, because I really like her style. We have Ilios the Loyal Dragoon. We have Salome. And we have the lovely Harmonica. And she very much reminds me of a crossover of Cardcaptor Sakura and potentially Sailor Moon, but maybe even more Cardcaptor Sakura. But yeah, love the art. And Enrose, the evolved one. And we have Victoria here as a token. Again, Lloyd and Victoria, these 2 tokens here. I mean, the nice thing is here, let's check that out actually. We have Rush and Assail. Fanfare, draw a card while this card is on the field. The name is also Puppet. Yeah, very nice addition to Puppet Forest. And we have the Knower of History, which could be a historian, I guess, War Dog. We have the Righteous Dragoon. We have the Kiss of Lust again. We have the Battlefield Inquisitor. We have the Sonata of Silence. Another gold card here. We have Marian the Mummy. Oh, the evolved one. There she kind of sheds her mummification, I guess, magic sediment. And we are actually already at the end of that display. I mean, there's also the next 2 sets that are already announced. Dusk of Dawn, Duet of Dawn and Dusk will be coming soon as well, which upgrades some of the existing archetypes. We have Mora, Monica's Familiar, and another legendary here, Dion, the Dancing Blade. And we have Gods of the Arcana, which will actually mark the 2nd anniversary of Shadowverse Evolve. Time passes fast when you're having fun, which will introduce 2nd anniversary cards, box topper leaders, and new advanced cards, as well as tarot-inspired cards. I'm very curious about what they have in store for us there. We have Zahakiel. Very nice neutral card actually. High Enchantress, and we have another puppet, and our last booster of this display reveals to us the following. We have the Salad of Repose, we have Arion, we have the Ward of Unkilling, we have the Madland Centaur, we have Salome again, we have the Unbodied Witch, and we have Crimson Rose Queen. Sadly, only the evolved one, but the art is, stunning, fantastic. Really like it a lot. And we have the Mystic Artifact. So, that was this display here. We managed to pull these two SLs here, the Holy Lord Actor, as well as Orkis, the Puppet Girl. I hope you had a great time opening that. Wish you great fun with this 8th set, and we'll talk to you again soon on Tabletop Goodness.